Howdy doody, oh welcome to my channel. I'm awake. 1 minute. You're in the kitchen with me in a minute because I thought, you know what, I'm going to just hop on quickly a bit today. Like, I'll just pop in and out. But I'll be right, guys. So, good morning, collective. Excuse the butt. That was actually my butt. That's a picture of me. So you can admire it just for a couple of minutes. That's my past, though. But it's in the kitchen. I forgot it was up there, so I stand like this. Don't worry about it. We've all had a past. Right, so I'm going to just do you a couple of cards. So I thought what I'm going to do, first of all, I'll give you angel messages. Just so you get a couple of little messages from your angels to just set you on your way, or whether you're going to bed, wherever you are. So I hope you're right, guys. I had to have a coffee. I tell you what, I took the dogs out. Oh my days. It's now really peeing it down. Grab your tea, grab your coffee. Grab your dog, grab your neighbour's dog. Grab whatever, babes. Right, find ways to fill your cup now, guys. Right, you've got to be self-full. Okay, so follow your heart and always trust your intuition. You got to go deep within. I felt like this today because I had some downloads while I was asleep. And I don't know, it's a bit weird. I was cleaning in a hotel place and it was very dirty and there was all dirty people around me. But I kept on, every time I cleaned, I went back there an hour later and it was all back again. There was leaves everywhere and like dirty knickers and just things that it was filthy. And there was all dirty people coming out and they kept just bunging their rubbish on there while I was cleaning. And in the end, I got stuck and I couldn't get out. And I thought that's a download to say we need to clean up. There's obviously more we need to clean up. Like even just working on yourself. You might need to clean your house. I ain't judging. Because, it's just something you might need to clean up. You might need to clean up an argument that you've had with someone and it's not like you haven't settled things with someone. Whatever the meaning is for you. But I do feel like some of you do need to go within, start doing a bit of healing. And you probably know this anyway, like through using your intuition. I'm just telling you as a guide because I'm just here to help you and that's all. The way I did things was if I got up and I felt like crying all of a sudden, I think, I'll start crying, I'm on my own. And then I think, well, why do you feel like you're on your own? Why are you on your own? Like, what can you do about this? Do you need to heal something from your childhood, Kerry? Why do you feel alone all the time? Like, I've always been alone. Like, it's just, all you got to do is use your intuition, know when you're feeling down, and then go within. Like, in the morning when you wake up, I don't wake up happy every morning, trust me. I wake up and I'm like, literally, how do I feel? I don't know how I feel. And I feel all right. I think, right, Kerry, pray. So I have a little pray, or if I can't pray, I don't get out of bed. I do not get out of bed. That's one thing you've got to learn, all right? Don't get out of bed. As soon as you wake up, I used to be like, well, the cupboards, and get out of the way with the dogs and that. I'm not awake, making coffee. I was a nightmare, mate. Couldn't talk to me in the morning. I was just, well, I should have really stayed in bed. Like, woke myself up, or get a coffee machine and put it next to your bed. You might need a pee, but try not to drink too late at night. You shouldn't need a pee that early in the morning. Just little things like that. My therapist told me this, do not get out of bed. How do you get up in the morning? I said, I just get up. She's like, don't let your feet hit that floor until you've like laid there and thought, how do I feel? Do I feel all right? Do I need to cry? Like, don't think either. Just don't think about bills. Don't think about anything. Do that when you get up. Just think about you. How do I feel? Like, not what you're worried about. Like, is my body aching? Do I need a stretch? Do I feel like I'm quite tired and I still need to stay for a bit? Do I need to roll over and go back to sleep? Do I really need to be awake? Just analyse like you, not what's going on in the world. Do that, like I said, after you've prayed. Because when you pray, God will make you get out and then you'll be like, I'm every woman. And you'll be like, oh, I'm really happy. And then by the time you've gone out and paid the bills or you've done whatever, you'll be like, oh, I haven't even thought about whatever I was thinking about yesterday. Believe me, it is training yourself. Seriously. So someone would have needed to hear that. So Find your triggers. What triggers you in the morning? Why are you snappy? I mean, I do it, don't get me wrong, I'm not a perfect angel on earth, and I'm not, but I analyse myself. I'm better than I was, put it that way. So, just address what is going on one by one, your triggers, what you need to heal, all right? And then only you can offer the best version of yourself. Like I said, you might have kids. The kids might be like, oh no, mum's getting up or dad's getting up. Like, my kids would not talk to me until I had 3 of these. Now, that is awful. I used to go to them. Like, I haven't finished my first coffee yet, don't talk to me. That's what I was like. And it was awful. Could you imagine sitting there as a kid just going, Mum, can I have something to eat? Or Mum, just want to say I love you. No, I'd be like, Christmas Day, I was the same. I'd be like, shh, wait. I'd literally say, I'm on my second coffee. And that's terrible to be like that. But I should have stayed in bed. I should have had a coffee in bed. Then I could have got up, morning. But that's what I'm trying to say to you. I've not been a saint, darlings, and I haven't. That's why I tell you the way I do it. So, anyway, that's what you might need to do. So find ways to fill your cup. Be self-full. Follow your heart. Always trust your intuition. Go deep within. Find your triggers and address them one by one. Self-healing is the best healing, and it is, because it heals everything else around you. All right? Only then you can offer the best version of yourself, guys, okay? So I'll give you another card. I didn't shuffle because that was on the bottom. And if I'm guided to these are moving. No, it said narcissist come up on my notification. We're not going to get into that. Now, if you choose to be stuck on tarot, listening to their story, they are having karma. I'm telling you now, your exes or whoever you've had dealings with, that's all you need to know. They're having karma, you're not. Seriously. Because you're doing the best. That's what you're doing. Good timing. Thanks, angels. Because you're doing the best, and that is enough. All you can do is the best you can. You can't do more. You can't do less. All you can do is the best that you are capable of doing. Like I told you before, if you can only get up and brush your teeth, make a coffee, and go back to bed. If that's all you can do that day, maybe midday think, I might get up, I might literally have a shower, I might try and walk the dog. That might be all you do that day. That's all right. As long as that is your best that you can do, then tomorrow, just do better. So just doing your best is enough, okay? Any difficulties that you face will not last forever. They won't. They'll only last forever if you let them. Okay, like I said about worrying, there's no point worrying. Worrying makes you worry even more, and then worrying makes you age. And normally you worry, and when you get to whatever you're worried about, you think, oh, it wasn't even that bad to worry about. Seriously, I was a worrywart. So just release the thoughts of worrying and feelings as well that don't feel good. Like I said, if you're laying there, you think, how am I feeling? Am I feeling a bit narky? I think, well, how can I snap myself out of this? Go for a walk. Or if you like to go on a treadmill, go on a treadmill. Whatever you want to do. You want to sit at the window with a fag and your coffee and just be a bit quiet. Go and do that. Then think, how do I feel? I feel a bit better now. Don't jump into the day, okay? So so feelings that don't feel good, just analyse them. Focus all your energy on love. Love yourself, okay? And be happy. Focus it on happiness. Being positive. Even if you haven't got a lot, just be happy that you opened your eyes in the morning, okay? And also, think about your hopes. What you want. What do you want for the world? What do you want for you? What are you hoping for in life? I've only ever hoped for peace. Peace of mind. That's all I wanted. Didn't even want money, and I didn't, because that means more to me than money. Peace of mind is what I wanted, and peace for the world, but peace of my own mind, because I lived in just chaotic mind all my life since a kid, and I had terrible mental health as well, so I know a lot about mental health. I've suffered with mental health nearly 40 odd years, maybe longer, 45 years. So listen, just think about your hopes, not so much your dreams, but you might have dreams, but don't live in dream world. Just think about your dreams in general, what you're dreaming about, not so much what you want to do. I feel like you should think more about, what did I dream about? What does that dream mean? It's a sign telling you, okay? So don't worry, you're doing enough. Whatever you're doing, I told you before, don't worry about what next door's doing. Don't worry about what your sister's doing or your brother's doing. They're doing their own thing. Staying in. Don't worry about you all staying in. Everyone, listen, I've spent 3 summers in there, and I live endorse it. Now, we've got Jurassic Coast. I was going to say Jurassic Park. Oh, I go digging for like bones though. You can dig for fossils and all that. But I've been in for 3 years. I have fairgrounds here. I have beaches here. I'm in the middle of the New Forest. There is Chinese festivals, blooming Isle of Wight festivals. There's every festival you can imagine. Shops galore. And I've missed it all for 3 years because I had to heal. And I have. And I've heard everyone around me enjoy themselves having barbecues. And I'm in. But I didn't feel bitter about it. I thought, no, I spent years out doing what I wanted and not really caring. But I didn't have peace of mind, okay? And now this summer, hopefully, I'll be able to still do this with you. And I'm going to gradually go out. And I'm going to take you out with me, and I am. Because it's beautiful where I live. And I've had to stay in, guys, and do it. It's a lot of cards, angels. Maybe you need it. Right, so you might have had to have walked away from something. But sometimes walking away is the only option that you have. But not because you wanted to make someone miss you. Because you had to walk away from someone. So obviously it's a person, all right? It could be a job, whatever. Put it where it fits with you. So you've realised now, that's probably why narcissists come up on my notification. It is for a reason, guys. I'm not going to turn it bitter, but this is what your angels want me to say to you. So if it helps one of you, it's fine. So someone here, you're realising that you had to leave something. You had to walk away. You might walk away from an area, whatever. It does say a person, but it can be whatever it is for you. All right? Someone did take you for granted or a job. But because you finally respect yourself now, like you know now, you respect yourself now. You have to have respect for yourself. Now you know better, and you do. You know this person probably wasn't for you. They probably wasn't even an option I'm getting. But don't worry about it, because you finally respect yourself enough now to know that you deserve better, and you do. And you know this, guys. Right, so you got it again. So someone's taking you for granted. You've got, on here, look, where my finger is, granted. Look, taking you for granted. So I'm not lying, right? Then on here, look, never allow this is from your angels. There you go. Never allow yourself to be taken for granted. So somebody's taking you for granted, okay? This might be what you're getting rid of now before the new year. So you've had to remove yourself. You've had to walk away, get away from the situation. You was being treated less than you deserve. Good for you, walking away. Good. And you might have found it a little bit hard, but this is why you might need a little pep talk from me to be like, come on, get up. It's all about you. It's not about another person no more. It's about you, love, okay? It's your journey. This is about you. I'm here to help you. So listen, you are precious. You know you are. And you know you're precious. You're precious to God. You're precious to me. Treat yourself precious as well. Precious. Your name might be Precious. That's a really nice name, that is. So you know you're worthy, okay? So you might be struggling with it. You might not. You might have wanted someone to miss you. And you think, or you might have thought, I don't care if you miss me or not. Seriously, because I need to walk away from you. I need to get away from this. Right, so what did I say? This always resonates here, guys. You need to ignore what everyone else is doing. You might have walked away from someone and be like, I need to know what they're doing. I need to know if they're getting their justice. I'm getting my justice. I need to know if they're getting their karma. What did I just say? Don't hang around watching all this energy all in the new year, because your year will not change. Why would you want to keep yourself stuck in that old energy? You need to ignore what everyone else is doing. So, and I told you, people will be achieving things around you. You'll be seeing people doing better than you. You'll be seeing people doing worse than you. Don't take any notice. Don't worry what people are doing around you. Don't worry about the neighbours. Don't worry about your family. Don't worry about your exes. Don't worry about anybody. It's you've got to worry about. It says here, you need to ignore what everybody else is doing and achieving. Your life is about breaking your own limits, okay? You need to learn now how to outgrow yourself, not other people, all right? And you need to learn how to live your life the best way that suits you. You're not in competition with anybody, and someone might have been in competition with you. You might have been a bit competitive and thought, I am a bit competitive. I'm used to having money, or I'm used to living like this. Well, it don't matter. You're not now. So you need to work on yourself, okay? You need to plan to outdo your past. That's what you need to do, not other people. So do not worry about others. That is the first thing. Self. Do what I do. Block your windows up. And then you got to see anyone. Seriously, all right? So you might be just a little bit worried, thinking, well, why am I not moving forward? Why is this taking ages? Why has that person got a car? Why haven't I? Because God's got a plan for you and your plan's not theirs, okay? So you're doing the best you can. You're doing enough as well. And like I said, difficulties you face will not last forever. This won't last forever. Like God, right? When you're chosen, and we live quite a poverty life, and we do, and we struggle because God's testing us. What are we like about money? Are we going to still try and pay our bills off? What are we going to do? Well, I've cleared all my debt, and I've had less money than when I had money. When I had money, I couldn't clear my debt, angels. I've cleared all my debt now. You know why? Because the last 3 years, I've paid little and often, and I've gone without. I've lived in the food bank. I've literally, changed my whole life. And when I had money, did I have debt? Oh boy, did I. And I had a car and finance. I only worked twice a week. I could earn, like I said, a couple of grand in 2 days. So I'd sit here in bed, laying there, life luxury, and I'd have a car sitting outside that I was paying 400 and something quid a month for, and my insurance and my tax and that. So what a waste of money. So I had a debt sitting outside my house the whole time. So I didn't pay my debts. Now I have no car. I don't even have a bicycle. I've got my 2 legs. And at one point, I didn't even have a TV. And I didn't. I had nothing. I literally had nothing. I had no food. One point, he didn't even have toilet roll. I ain't going to lie to you. I couldn't even afford toilet roll. And I was working when I didn't have toilet roll because I was paying off my bills and starting to try and pay off my debt. So that's all you got to worry about, okay? And like I'm saying, if you are chosen, God chose you to do this, it always gets worse before it gets better. Now, God will see, are you going to pay off your debt? Because God's going to send you a lot of money, all right? All of us. He's going to let us live a life of abundance. But he wants to know, are you going to be indoors and stuck indoors for a reason that maybe your kids need to be sorted out before you? Maybe you've got older kids. Maybe he knows they'll ponce off you if he gives you money. So he thinks, I need to sort your kids out first, so I'll pull you away so you can get a relationship with your kids. Then all of a sudden your kids will sort themselves out. You'll be okay. You might not see each other a lot, but then they'll sort out their relationship. Then they might start getting a lot more money for them. You're still poor. Don't worry about it. That's one kid sorted out. Then another kid, you might find that kid suddenly gets sorted. You think, oh, my kid's doing quite well, but I'm still not. Don't worry about it. It's God's plan. Because if God give you money and you had kids that used to be used to you having a lot of money, if them kids ain't sorted out, they're going to take a lot of money off you. Mum, I need this, or I need that, I need that. So you're going to be giving all your abundance away. God doesn't want you to do that. God wants you to literally educate yourself so you've had no money. You still know what it's like to have no money when you've got money. When you've got money, he don't want you to get it and spend it and go mad. Oh, yeah, you can have that. Well, yeah, money. No, he wants you to sit still, breathe, don't spend any money, get your head together, think about what you've learned, how many times you've sat in, by what God's taught you, then God will send you abundance. And trust me, oh, he will. But he'll only send it to you when you're ready. And he knows you can, he doesn't want you to put it into bonds. He don't want you to put it into, assets. He wants you to not give it all away, neither. He doesn't, because sometimes you get people come out of the woodwork. Some people want your money. Then you'll realise, old friends are turning back up people that never been bothered about you and you only had a tin of baked beans in the cupboard. So this is what God does. So he'll wait for you to get relaxed, go without, stay in, clear your debt, right? If you're in debt, it don't matter if you're paying £1. One of my bills, I pay £1.17 every 2 weeks. I'm not joking. And that one's nearly cleared. No word of a lie. Sometimes you will get your debts. When you pay your debts off, suddenly they'll go, oh, I rang up yesterday, my phone bill. Now, I had 2 phones, because I had one old bill I couldn't afford, and then I had my phone bill that I just got now because this is my new people. Obviously, it's more internet. It's cheaper. It's literally more than half cheaper. But I had to clear off my other debt because I was in a contract. So I owed £637, right? It's my last debt to pay. So I thought, okay, I rang up the other day. I think she's on air. She said she's going to be one of my subscribers. I think it's 400 something for my phone and 100 something for my bill. Anyway, I went up there the other day, rang it up. I said, I've got to pay my bill, £137. The lady said she promised me that if I pay that, obviously I can cut my phone off and then I can be sent over to the bailiffs and then I'll sort out a payment plan with them. Well, don't tell me they're in the God. I rang up yesterday and I said, so what am I going to do about this £400? She went, no, your bill's cleared. So I didn't question it and I went, so I haven't got anything left to pay, not even on the phone. She went, no, your account's clear. Everything's clear. It's all done. Thank you for being with us. Don't tell me they're in the God, because I've been paying my bills. And I've had it before where my electricity's gone off. I had free electricity for 3 months and it weren't against the law. They said to me, use what you like. Your box is broken. We don't know what you're using. So I had that. When I was having my awakening, I needed it as well. I had 3 months of gas and electric. I didn't pay for it. Didn't have to pay it back. Nothing. That is God. So just know, when you try and help yourself and you think, I can't do this, take it to God. Do it. Even if you think I'm going to go about and I don't know where this money's going to come from. I might have to use my food money. Suddenly someone will knock your door and they'll bring you food. Trust me. All right, trust God, okay? Someone needed this today and we're on 2044. I love you guys. Thanks for coming to my channel. You know I love you. I'm only here to help you. That is all. And I just want you to be positive. I want you to heal. I want you to love yourself. And I want you to get ready for your abundance, because you will and you won't get it. God will keep you back from that abundance for as long as he wants if you don't do the work. It's not easy being spiritual. It's not. And it's not easy working for God. It's not, because you have to learn your lessons, and it's like being at school and it's like having like your dad going, no, you're not, but I wanted that money. I knew I was getting my abundance like pocket money. He's like, no. It's like the money that, no, you're not having it because you didn't do the work. It's the same thing. God's your father, okay? He wants the best for you. He don't want you to have money and give it all away, or scavengers come and take it all. He wants you to be strong, and he does want you to be abundant. He does want you to wear fine clothes. But when you get your abundance, guess what? You are going to change, because people will go, oh, you've changed. Because I have changed. You will change. There's nothing wrong in that, but that's what God wants. He wants you to be ready for your abundance, okay? Someone needed to hear this. I know, I'm guided by my angels. You saw the angels come in. Thank you, angels and ancestors, for coming in and guiding me through this read. I only talked to you through downloads, life experience, and what God wants me to do for my job, okay? Have a good day, guys. Thanks for coming to my channel. No, I love you, and I'll see you in the comments. Mwah. Namaste. Love you, guys.